Hey, today I'm going to show you how to make this gift card holder that I made my dad for Father's Day. When you open it up, you just insert the gift card in this little slot. It's really fun and easy to make. What I did is I cut a craft piece of cardstock at 11 and 4 1/4, and then I scored it at 5 1/2. Then you score it at 3 inches, then turn it around and score it at 3 inches again. And you just fold all your creases, and then you take a small round punch, which I can't remember the size of this, but I'll post it on the video. And you center this and make a punch. Then you take your word window punch and you kind of estimate where the edge is, and you just punch here and then again on the other side here, and that makes your slot to put your gift card in. Okay, so then what you're going to do is get your tape gun, and you have to be real careful when you tape this because you don't want to put any tape right here or your gift card won't go in. So you just tape the very edges. Okay. And then now you have your slot for your gift card. Okay, and then I also cut a piece of Night of Navy at 7 inches by 5 inches, and I scored it at 3 1/2 inches. So it's sort of like a jacket for the inside of your gift card. But before I do that, I need to stamp. I used a certified stamp set, and I just took the little Top Secret and some Versamark ink, and we're just stamping it. And it just gives it a little bit of an image and kind of decorates the inside. And I thought the Top Secret stamp was appropriate since it was a gift card. So that's kind of cute. And I don't know about you, but my dad loves Bass Pro Shop, and one time I felt bad because it seems like that's all I give him is a Bass Pro Shop gift card, and then he was disappointed when he didn't get it, so I'm making sure this time I give him one again. Okay, so now we're just going to tape this inside of our jacket. And just kind of line it up. Okay, and then we're going to do the other side. Okay. Now, we're going to make a little slit. I don't have a slit punch. That would probably work a little bit better, but I'm just going to use this little round punch so we can put a piece of hemp twine to kind of tie it together. So I'm just kind of guessing the middle again. Okay. And now we're going to put the front together. Okay, but before we do that, I've used the lattice, the new lattice folder that's in the Summer Mini to kind of give texture to the pumpkin pie piece, and we're going to use our Big Shot for that. And if you don't have this Big Shot, it really is a fun, cool tool because you can cut out lots of shapes, you can make your paper emboss, so it really is a lot of fun. So we're just going to run that through there. Okay. Okay. Now I don't know if you can really see that, but see how cool that texture is? And really, I don't know, to be honest with you, which side is the right side, but both sides look really cool, so whichever one you like. Okay, so I've cut another piece of craft cardstock at 3 1/4 by 4 3/4, and then my pumpkin pie piece was 3 by 4 1/4. Okay, So now we're just going to decorate the front. Okay, so I'm going to put this orange piece on here. And then I wrapped some twine around it just to give it a little bit of interest. I didn't want to put ribbon since it was a mail card, but I wanted it to have something a little extra. So what I do when I do this is I just start a little piece and then just wrap it around a couple times. And then snip it. Okay. Okay, now that I've done that, then we can attach it to the Night of Navy. And I'll just kind of adjust that a little bit. Okay, and then when you line this up, you want to make sure you can see a little bit of that punch, that circle punch that we punched to do the tie. So you have to kind of scoot this over a little bit. Okay. Now I cut this piece at 3.5 inches by 1 inch, and this is the Travel Journal Designer Series paper, which I think is so cute, especially for mail cards, because it really has a lot of the greens and navies and oranges. And sometimes it's hard to make masculine cards. It's easier to make the feminine cards, I think. Okay, and then I just used my certified stamp set, and I stamped a bunch of the images and punched them out and cut them out. And what's great about this stamp set is it does coordinate with a lot of our punches. Okay, where did my, oh, here they are, my dimensionals. I'm going to pop this one up. And also this month, if you order the certified stamp set, you do get a free set of designer brads. So if you're interested in that, just check out my blog, and there's a button for the May scrapbooking special, and it will give you all the details on that. And we'll just line this up. I really like cards that have a bunch of layering to it. I just think it adds a lot. Okay, I'm going to punch this one back up. So I'm going to put a couple more dimensionals. Okay, and then what I did with this one is I stamped it in pumpkin pie. And then I stamped it again in Bashful Blue and punched out the inside using my 1-inch circle punch, just to give it another layer and a little bit more interest. Okay, so I've got the front of it done. Isn't that cute? And then instead of tying a bow with my twine, what I did was I thought it would be fun just to wrap this through a couple times. If I can get it through here. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. And then you just kind of give it a little knot. Just a loose one so they can still open it back up. But isn't that really cute? Thanks for joining me, and remember to visit my blog at stampinwithjen.com for daily inspiration. Thanks a lot.